G'day folks, welcome back to another update for natural gas. Now, we've got it a bit early today because the market's just opened and we've had a bit of a surge on the natural gas price. I'm still going to cover the ETFs, BOIL, KLD and UNG, but predominantly we're going to look at the natural gas price itself. And we have had a bit of a surge, as I said. Before you go any further, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button to support the channel. So first, looking at some of the outlook, or fundamentals if you like. The natural gas market overview as of today. Natural gas prices have surged, driven by a combination of colder than expected winter weather, increased liquefied natural gas exports, and heightened demand from industrial sectors. Additionally, natural gas demand from AI-powered data centers has surged, amplifying energy consumption. For the ETFs, ProShares Ultra Short, BOIL, has rallied significantly due to a sharp rise in natural gas prices, while ProShares Ultra Short, KOLD, has seen losses. These leveraged ETFs remain highly volatile, making them better suited for short-term trading strategies rather than long-term investments. AI's impact on natural gas demand. The expansion of AI technologies has fueled the construction of energy-intense data centers. These centers rely heavily on natural gas for electricity, given its reliability and ability to provide cleaner power compared to coal. This increased demand has contributed to the upward pressure on natural gas prices. Reasons for sudden price rise: colder than forecasted winter weather, boosting residential heating needs. Growing LNG exports, particularly to Europe and Asia, due to geopolitical tensions and supply chain issues. Rising energy demand from AI infrastructure and data centers. And low inventory levels of natural gas entering winter months, intensifying supply constraints. So for those new to the channel, we always look at the higher time frame trends, and we've got the monthly, the weekly and the daily here. And on the monthly, what we've got here is the CCI 150 with the moving averages and also the price moving averages. And for those moving averages, for those wishing to learn how to draw on your own charting software, there's a description and a link below for that video. So reference that after this video. But you can see here on the monthly, it's above the moving averages of the CCI and also above the price. That's giving us a bullish signal on the monthly. On the weekly, likewise, it's been bullish now since around September in 2024. A nice bullish run up there as well. So we always go in the direction of the higher time frame. So if you're trading on the daily, we trade in the direction of the weekly. So you only take long trades only. You don't take short trades. And looking at the daily here, you can see there we did hit this previous resistance at 36.34 previously. Broke down, hit this minor support at 29.61. And overnight now, since the market opened, here we're talking about the Australian Eastern Standard Time, the price has surged to that resistance again after being tracking along this diagonal trend line in the last few days. But notice as well, the CCI has broken above its moving averages in terms of that spike. Now, just be careful, we might see a bit of a retrace back down, so don't go long straight away. I'd like to see this break higher than that resistance to be bullish, and well, to be a continuation of the bullish move, I should say, before taking any long trades. So if that breaks that resistance, then further long trades to be taken. So just be careful of a retrace to the downside. Now, if we go to the intraday charts, we always look at the intraday even if you're trading on the daily. So you can see there more clearly. If you're trading on the intraday, we only take long trades. So you would have taken long trades there from the 18th of December. And that was back during this period. Let me just get rid of this Fibonacci. So for example, back here, you would have taken that long trade when the CCI broke over past the moving averages. Likewise, the price, that would have been a nice little trade to take. And you would have got out when the CCI broke into that moving average range there. So that would have been a few little points there. Wait, even though the price is still trending above its moving averages there, wait for the CCI to break higher. And that would have been another potential entry. Now that would have been a small break even or a small loss. And it's been going sideways since there for a while. But again, broke higher. That would have been a small gain. Broke into the moving average, then another entry. Now this one you would have held it and gotten out on that candle there with that CCI breaking to the moving average and so on. You can see the pattern and how you would trade that, again, only in the direction of the higher time frame. When that enters in the moving average range on the daily, you avoid taking any trades long or short on the 1 hour or the intraday, whatever time frame you choose. Now here what's happened since the open this morning, it's actually broken higher than that moving average range and spiked right up to that resistance. Like I said, I would not go long yet. I'd like to see this break past that resistance to be more bullish and enter. At the moment, it may actually retrace and bridge that gap that after that action over the weekend. Like I said, I'll touch on BOIL and any other ETFs. I'm not going to go into too much detail. I'll just go through the basic steps again. So again, this is BOIL on the monthly. There's no CCI for it, but it's very bearish, as you can see. On the weekly, we did break up into a bullish divergence, higher lows on the CCI versus lower lows on the price, and that's still tracking in a downtrend, but just be careful. I'd like to see this break a lot higher past these previous highs to be more bullish. On the daily, so we just have a quick review. Now this hasn't actually, the market hasn't opened yet for these ETFs, but you can see they're similar to the natural gas price pattern. It's been bullish for a number of days above the CCI, but also the price. Now, if it has any resemblance to the natural gas price we just covered, we should see it break higher towards this resistance, if not at that resistance. So we'll see how that happens. Again, I'm not saying it will, but if it repeats the pattern, we'd like to see it break in this area up here somewhere. So I'll see what it does when the market opens later tonight. Now for KOLD, we do the same exercise. So we'll look at the monthly first. On the monthly, there's no CSI, but you can see there it's probably turning neutral. It's actually broken into that moving average range on the monthly. On the weekly, there was a bearish move down there versus higher lows on the CCI. That's a bullish divergence, and since then the price has broken up through that moving average range, and that's what I'd like to see with BOIL, this sort of action, and for the price to then rise higher in line with the CCI. Now you'll notice as well on the weekly, both the price and the CCI have broken into their moving average range, so avoid trading at the moment on the weekly or on the daily. So on the daily, similar to what we said on BOIL, we expect this to gap down, probably close to this support at 33.95. I'm not going to predict exactly where it's going to stop, but again, if it has any repeat for natural gas, we expect it to gap down. Again, this is the inverse for the ETFs. And if we go to UNG, for UNG on the monthly, it's actually a fresh breakout above the moving average range, although the price is still below its moving averages. So I'd like to see this break higher to be more bullish on the monthly. On the weekly, we did still have a bullish movement with a bullish divergence back here versus lower lows on the price. That's making some ground to the upside. Again, I'd like to see this break higher and to be more bullish, but at the moment, the CCI is showing bullish movement. On the daily, for UNG, again, we expect it to break close to this resistance at 1678. So if it does repeat what the natural gas price does, we expect a gap up in that area, very likely. To support the channel more, hit that like and subscribe button and share the video. For added benefits and the cost of a coffee, consider subscribing to the Patreon page, where we look at weekly scans of bullish trending shares and insider trades that may have occurred. Thanks again, and see you in the next video.